Hi, welcome back. Just want to mower in my local area, so I'm just going to nip out. It's literally 2 or 3 streets away. I'll nip outside, we'll go in the car and we'll go and pick this mower up. I've got myself a few pound out here. It was £46.50 this mower. Just got this out now. Just bought myself some Tic Tacs from Sainsbury's to break into my change. So I'm going to give him that. I'm going to try and turn this £46.50 worth of lawnmower into around 80, 70, 80 pounds. Maybe make 30 pounds on this mower. Not a lot of profit in it, but it's looks like a decent mower. I'm going to pick up. I actually got a Mountfield RV 150 to pick up, so as usual it's raining, which it nearly always is when I pick a mower up, so let's go and take this mobile down this road and just pick this lawnmower up. There we are, 10 minutes later, 10-15 minutes later, got my cash out and got this mower home. As you can see, it's a Mountfield RV 150, not my favourite mower in the world, but it's in nice tidy condition. The guy just basically listed it with some basic photos. He's not bothered cleaning it up. Just wants a petrol cap on. He said it ran. I didn't ask him to start it. But once this is cleaned up, I'm hoping to get £70-80 for this and make £25-30 profit on this. So it's going to be an easy one to do. It just wants cleaning and it just wants a good advert putting together. And hopefully we can make a good sale. So I think I might just, even though it's raining, I might just go and try and start this up. And you can see here, this guy I've just bought this off actually cable tied the box on. I'm not sure why he's done that. It looks a little bit like something's happened down here, but the box I can't actually get it off at the minute without undoing the cable tie, so that's something I'll have to have a look at. That wants sorting out. It wants a petrol cap on it, and I'm not sure what's happening here with this bike handlebar, but I'm sure it's done the job. I've got one of them in my drawer. I'm actually just going to take this outside and see if I can fire this up. One of the first things I always do on these Mountfields with the actual RV or SV150 engines is I just test this safety. If you can hear that, you can actually release a micro switch under here and you want to hear it click. If that doesn't click, it won't start. I've had loads of these where the people have just been unable to start them and have just basically sold them on, and it's just the case the micro switch just wants a little bit of adjustment, so check that. I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to just cable tie this together just so I can start it and try and film at the same time. But this isn't something I recommend you should do, especially not if you've got people about working now, you know, just resting wherever you're working, especially children and animals. It's not something I normally do. I'm only going to do it for the sake of the video, so don't do it. Right, so here we go, let's give it a go. No primer on these. Just put this up to choke. Pull this bike handle. There doesn't seem to be a real lot wrong with that. Just wants a good clean up, wants a really nice listing. To have a look at this grass box issue and this petrol cap. Probably just sharpen the blade, put a plug in it, change the oil. It'll take me no more than I wouldn't have imagined half an hour, and I'm hoping to make a good £20-30 on this. So I'm going to put my camera away, so it's raining a bit now. As I've said, don't cable tie the handle, especially if there's people about. It's only because I'm trying to film a video that I'm doing that, but I think I've got myself a good little mower here. Just got down one of my boxes of bits actually, and on it there's actually a Honda mower petrol cap from that. I'm pretty sure will fit. I'll try it in a second. And in this one of these drawers somewhere here, that's a good book, small engine repair by the way. What have I got here? Oh yeah, there we go. It's one of these pulls for the handle there, so that sorts that out. I've got a couple of spare ones of those. I'll put one of those two on there, which will make a change from pulling it with the end of a bike handle. So that's the main two things I need to do. I'm just going to change the oil, sharpen the blade, put another plug in it, and just give it a quick check over, make sure everything looks like it's set up as it should be. And I'm going to clean this up and list it. That's no good. I'm not sure why it's got that on. It must have split, or it must be leaking or something. So let's just try this one, see if it fits. Yeah, that tightens up nice and tight. This one can go in the bin. As I say, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I won't be keeping it. It's obviously a fault. And this starter up here, it's actually got enough slack on it, so I can just actually cut this off without it recoiling in and me having to rethread the whole string. So I'm just going to take that off with a knife. Right, so I'm just going to cut this this rope off here. As I said, on a lot of these, you've got to be careful because they're still under a lot of tension, and they'll just simply snap off, and they'll just pull themselves back here on the spring. It'll just pull it straight back into this recoil. So let's cut this off. Let's change this handle over. There's actually something wedged in the hole of the other one. So I've got the different one. I had a choice of two. I'll try this one instead. You can see that's okay. Just do that. Put a knot in the on end. Pull this tight. I always like to put a couple in just so it can't pull back through as well. That end, and pull this up. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we've got the new one fitted there. This will fit back on the handle. So that's two jobs done in less than a minute. Simply fitted this one, put a new pedicle cap on. The next the job I'm going to tackle is taking a look at why this grass box is cable tied on. What's wrong with this lawnmower, David?
What's wrong with the lawnmower is somebody's cable tied the lawnmower to that.
Yeah, the box.
So we can't get it off.
Shall we cut it off and have a look and see why?
Yeah.
Right, let's cut this off. Should we cut this off?
I'm doing that.
You will in a minute, Jack. I need to try and cut these off here somehow with a knife. Now exactly I'm going to cut that off, to be honest. Right, that's one off. Should we film the other side, David, and get that one off as well? Yeah? Right, pull that one off as well. Hang on a minute, Jack. Well, just see if this film on the lawnmower, David. Well, let's see if we can get it off. Right. Well, we've got the grass box off. What's all these bits, David? Here, can you see
yeah,
these?
we better wash those actually.
Yeah, can you see what's this for? What's happened to this?
Oh, it's got grass. We definitely need to wash in there, you know.
Right. So have a look at these here a minute. These have grown a bit, haven't they, lads?
Oh, yes.
Remember planting them? I'm pretty sure I showed it on one of my videos earlier.
And if you've seen, there's a seed going there. There's a big seed coming up.
Cool. They look good then, lads. Now listen, this grass box is a bit broken. I've got a different one here that doesn't fit, but you can see the plastic here, it's like clamped and this big disc washer, if you like, that keeps it all together. And on mine, as you can see here, it's all broken off, so I'm going to have to try and pull this part out and hook it back up, push it back under and try and clamp it back together. But at the minute it's all falling apart. Just a little tip, if you ever break a mower down for spares or sell it just because you just don't want it anymore, do yourself a favour. If you're selling just for spares or repair, just keep your boxes. I have a little stash here on the back and one of them might just fit this machine. I'd rather fix the original one so it looks a bit nicer, but just keep yourself a few spare grass boxes. If you're selling them for spares repair and you just want rid of them, keep the boxes, because there'll always be a decent mower just around the corner you ain't got a box for. So I'm going to try and like replicate that, David, that, you know, that other one with that like disc washer on it, and make it right. So I've got one there.
Yep.
We can find another one like that or something similar. We can put that over the top, can't we?
This?
That's got the hole in that one's a bit big. We'll have a look through this box a bit.
Well, this?
That's not too bad. Could work. I tried to replicate what was done on the other box. You can see here I've just built some washers up and just put it in here, and it's a little bit bent outwards on the box. So I'm just going to take this this part that came off it here. I'm just going to put it in the vise and flatten it out. And I'm going to put that on the bottom and hook it round so it can't possibly come off. As it is now, it don't come off, and it would actually be okay, but as you can tell, it isn't really an acceptable fix really. So I'm going to do that, and we'll put that back on, and I'm going to do the same at the other side. Basically the plastic's just moved away, so not much I can do really. It's just bent outwards, so I'm just going to build it up. Actually, there's more repairs to do on this grass box than there is on the actual lawnmower itself, so I'm going to flatten this out in the vise. As I said, I'm going to put it under here as well. Just make sure it can't possibly pop off. I've built this up, it isn't brilliant, but it can't come off because I've actually put the original hook that came off, and it goes right across this bar and hooks down at the other side here where this box goes back together, so it might look a mess, but it's impossible for it to come past. As long as the grass box stays together, it'll be okay. So I just need to make sure it fits on this machine. So I say it's not really the best repair in the world, but the plastic's snapped off. I've had to try and build it up to make it long enough. So I want to see if it fits on the machine now without having to cable tie it on.